Hi guys, it's Riley. Today I'm going to be walking you through how I made this art piece. So I used a prompt generator and it created a prompt for a dinosaur on vacation in Hawaii. My inspiration for this was I wanted to kind of give like a child posing their doll out in the water type of style. And my first inspiration for how I wanted this art piece to go was I was gonna have him sit on a chair, like looking out into the ocean. So I was thinking for this, I was thinking maybe having a hat to like make it like, he's on vacation, so he has like a vacation hat, and he's not usually from around here, so like, he's not used to the weather, so he's wearing a hat, and it's sunny outside, but I ended up scrapping that idea because it kind of was giving in the theater, in my opinion, so I decided to get rid of that. But as you can see, I went through a few variations of the hat first before I decided to change it. So right here, I was planning on having like him signaling to like somebody else like that he's looking at to like come over to where he's at. So like it would give like the art piece a little bit more size. And as you can see here, I'm like doing sketching, but I'm going to turn this into a digital art piece, and I'm going to do the same thing when I make more of these. I just haven't gotten around to that yet. So as you can see, I'm trying to work out like how the body's going to be, what it's going to look like, and I'm trying to again keep cute doll vibe. So I liked this shape. I like this idea of like having it simple. So at this point, I was going to have the wing be the focus of this art piece, and I was trying to make it realistic because still keeping the cute vibe, but like have the most detail in this part of the piece. So now that I have the character design picked out, I'm going to go and figure out what the picture is going to look like completely. Which at first I started out with this chair, and then of course draw like a simplified version of how the pterodactyl is going to be, and figure out what the other wing is going to be doing. just doing the basics, coloring it in a little bit, and trying to figure out how sharp versus how soft the details are going to be. Now I'm fully developing what the character is going to look like, minus the color that I'm going to be adding in the digital painting. So I changed the head direction because I was thinking it would make more sense for him to be looking the opposite direction as where I was going to put the water. And I was going to put the water direction of the way that he's facing right now. So I decided to change his position because that didn't make any sense for him to be looking at the water for the people that he was signaling to come over. Right now, I'm going to figure out the shading, and at this point I think I'm just kind of thinking that I don't really like the way that chair is looking, and it seems kind of one-dimensional and it didn't seem very interesting. So I'm starting to think about a different idea of how to draw this piece. So I decided to make his neck a little bit longer and his head a little bit smaller. And I decided to simplify it a little bit more to make it where the wing was no longer the focus. It was like it was just him in general. And I decided to give a surfboard because, as you saw, we are going to be putting him in a wave. I realized that the surfboard was in the wrong position, so I'm working on redrawing it and, still keeping the art piece in the progress that I made so far on this. So I basically am just trying to figure out how the character is going to be shaded, how long the wings are going to be. Okay, now I took a picture of this and started working on it inside of high paint. These type of waves are one of my favorites when it comes to pictures of the ocean or beaches. Anyway, here's the finished product. Hope you like it. Bye.